right now about the tragedy in Hollywood, the 8 deaths and perhaps even more at the nursing home facility. Let's take a listen.
The Secretary of HHS today to alert him that they need to do an investigation. This is Dr. Tom Price, the Secretary of Health and Human Services. And I just got off the phone with the Secretary of Veterans Affairs, first of all, to thank him for the poor people in the Virgin Islands who frail elderly folks that they have had to evacuate someplace. They took them to a VA hospital in Puerto Rico. So I asked him, because we have so many nursing homes that do not have power, and this tragedy could be repeated, could we use VA medical facilities if they are necessary? He says, you have my full authority. If there is not a place to take them, we will make that happen in a VA hospital. So you can see that people are just absolutely shocked that someone in a staff would not know enough that a frail elderly person is dying of heat exhaustion and would at least know to dial 911. This is what is inexcusable. Your questions.
Senator, the Agency for Healthcare Administration in Florida says that they were in touch with this facility 3 days ago, and they were assured that they were given fans, stock coolers. People knew about this. Agencies knew about this. The T's weren't crossed, I's weren't dotted, and people are dead. It doesn't seem to me like there was one single failure with this.
And yet this is not the only nursing home that is in a condition that it is hot inside because they have no power. And therefore, we've got to, there'll be an investigation here and we'll get to the bottom of it. But don't let this happen again in other nursing homes because they're out of power and not going to have power for another week or two. Let's get those elderly, frail out of there and into a care where they have some comfort.
And have you been told, apparently 8 individuals died here today. It's unclear whether 2 of them were heat related. Have you been told whether all 8 are related to this?
I will tell you in just a minute. We're going into that briefing right now. We'll be right back. Okay.
And that is Senator Bill Nelson, who is at the facility in Hollywood, Florida, where at least 8 residents have died as a result of that nursing home losing power and having its generators not working strongly enough in order to provide air conditioning for the elderly people who lived there. The number has crept up over the course of the last couple of hours and is now at 8. We're told that there might be more fatalities, but people are being treated at local hospitals. He said it is inexcusable that someone on staff there wouldn't realize the severity of the situation and call 911, and the senator saying that he was about to go in and get a briefing and he'd have more information on this later.
And especially given the fact that it was right across the parking lot from a hospital.
He said this could happen again, and we are, of course, a state filled with these kinds of facilities. So it's a story we're staying on, and we have a lot more for you when we come right back. Don't